What's up, Saber fans and non-Saber fans? It's Breeze back again. Today we have an install on a Rise of Skywalker Graflex. So this one is actually made up of a few different parts. It was sent in to me by Andrew for an install, or I should say a reinstall. He did have this thing installed, but the battery was always coming loose and it really wasn't set up the way that he wanted it set up. So he sent it in to me and we took care of him. So this actually has the top part of this Graflex is from Roman Props. The rest of it, the clamp card and the grip is from KR Sabers. All right, let's take a look at what I did for the installation. So this is a completely custom chassis that of my own design. I did use the KR Sabers blade holder. This was sent in by Andrew as well with the hilt. So I went ahead and designed around this. But if you take a look at the chassis, there's some pretty intricate details here. I do have in Arabesh Andrew's initials right here, which I think is really cool, and painted it to make it look like it was actually welded together. Actually really cool. So it was installed with a Proffie 3.9. It does have a kill switch in the chassis. It does have a little Breezy Saberworks logo in there. In the chassis, it does have a Breezy Saberworks logo. It was installed with a 28mm Smuggler's Outpost Elite speaker, crystal chamber with a real quartz crystal. There you go, a Shtok V3 lit PCB. And it was set up for a 1-button setup. So let's go ahead and flip this thing on so we can take a look at the crystal chamber.
I'm gonna run the triangles.
Like I said, it's a real quartz crystal. Some great shine through there. So the crystal will match any blade style or color that you have the blade set to. Turn this off. Okay, so Andrew, I do want you to pay attention to this part because there is a way to properly insert this and remove it should you want to remove it. Just so everything stays intact and nothing ever gets broken. I mean, if you just take the time and take the care when you insert and remove the chassis, then you should be just fine. How I normally like to do it is I usually remove the activation button here just so I can see when this thing is fully inserted. You do want to take this tab with the switch on it and line it up with this opening. You might have to loosen this little glass eye as well in order to get it all the way inserted in. Or you can just completely remove it. It's probably the best. Okay. Yeah, definitely completely remove that glass eye so you can slide it up in here. You want to push it all the way up till you see the switch is visible here. Then you can put the glass eye back in. Well, before I put the glass eye back in. So once it's in here, it's pretty solid, right? It's not moving. So if you do want to remove the chassis from the emitter section, again, remove the button, remove the glass eye. Okay, so the safest way, if you do want to remove the chassis, you don't want to grab it from the base here and just yank it out as hard as you can. You don't want to do that. Instead, take your finger or take a tool of some sort, from the top of the emitter here, you just want to push it out so it loosens it. And then you can slowly just pull it out. That's gonna be the safest way to ensure that you're not damaging anything when you are using it. And then same way when you put it in. Just have those buttons removed. Take a look at that, push it all the way up till you can see the switch. And then from this configuration with the clamp and the grip off, you could remove the battery and charge it that way if you don't need to remove the whole chassis. And just a quick note, the positive end of the battery will always face the speaker, okay? So once you have it in here, then you can put your glass eye back on. And then you want to put your button back on here. And then now we can put our clamp turn it on.
I see through the cracks in your mask.
There we go. And then once you have it all together, you can take your hex key and tighten it down on both nuts here under the clamp. Put that back on, and then fire her up. Got a nice shine through on the glass eye. Also have gesture controls in there for you. Cool thing is with the crystal chamber, you do have shine through. I don't know if you can see that right here on the parts of the clamp. So you can see it pulsing inside. All right, let's test this thing out with a blade. Go. Go. So this thing does have all the sound fonts that you sent me.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
Well guys, that's it. This is a Graflex that was sent in to me by Andrew. It has a Roman Props emitter, a KR Sabers clamp and grip section. It does have a custom chassis in here with a crystal chamber. So Andrew, thank you so much for trusting me with this to update it for you. If you guys are looking for a custom lightsaber installation, a custom neopixel blade, or a conversion of a Black Series or a master replica, hit me up, check me out. Breezy Saber Works on Facebook, Instagram. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until next time. May the Force be with you. Peace.